This is our second video in our chemical equations and reactions unit. This is going to be over types of chemical reactions. There are 5 general types of chemical reactions you're going to need to be able to recognize. First type is a synthesis reaction. This is where we're going to have 2 or more reactants combining to form a single product, such as 2 elements combining to form a compound or 2 compounds combining to form a larger compound. So in this example, we have magnesium combining with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. So I have 2 reactants and 1 product, and I know that's synthesis. Decomposition is the second type, and it's a reverse of a synthesis reaction. We have 1 reactant breaking down to form 2 or more products. So in this example, hydrogen peroxide will decompose to form water and oxygen. In a single replacement or single displacement reaction, which is our third type, we have an element replacing a less reactive element in a compound to form a new compound and a new element. So for example, if I react magnesium with hydrochloric acid, the magnesium is going to displace the hydrogen to form magnesium chloride and release hydrogen gas. These reactions only work if the element that is doing the replacing is more reactive than the element that is being replaced. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a metal displacing another metal. You can also have one halogen displacing another halogen in a compound. We can tell if the metal is more reactive by looking at this activity series. So this lists the metals that will do these reactions in order from most reactive to least reactive. So in our previous example, here's magnesium, here's hydrogen. Magnesium is way up higher on the reactivity scale, so it will easily displace the hydrogen. For the halogens, all you have to do is look at the group. The most reactive halogens are at the top of the group, and it decreases as you move down. So fluorine is your most reactive halogen, and astatine is your least. In a combustion reaction, this is a kind of oxidation process where you are taking a hydrocarbon, so a carbon hydrogen or a carbon hydrogen oxygen compound, and you are reacting with the oxygen in the presence of heat or some sort of spark, and it's going to produce carbon dioxide and water as its products. So for example, here we have isopropyl alcohol reacting to form reacting with oxygen to form carbon dioxide and water. These reactions also usually produce a great deal of heat and light in order to get rid of some of the excess energy from the breaking and remaking of the bonds. And then the 5th type is called a double replacement reaction. It's also known as ion swap because you have 2 compounds, usually ionic, that will swap ions. So their cations will trade places or their anions will trade places, depending on how you want to look at it, to form 2 new products with new properties. So in this example, we have silver nitrate combining with sodium chloride to produce sodium nitrate, so the sodium recombined with this nitrate ion, and silver chloride, so the silver combines with the chlorine. Next time we will talk about some special categorizations of some of these reactions, which are redox, acid-base, and precipitation.